My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary live from Dolton, Illinois.
My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary, live from Dolton, Illinois.
My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned.
Commentary Blue Commentary Burgundy Commentary Comment Blue Commentary Burgundy Blue Commentary Burgundy Commentary Commentary.
Hey guys, hey, hope all is well with you and yours. Welcome to Burgundy Blue Commentary. So y'all know I do not do this. I really don't, but now that we're getting closer to election time, it's important that people are on the outside when they're supporting something. They know exactly what they're supporting. So this is not directed at this young man that made this post or that made this darling post. Isn't this sexy? Look at this post right here. Burgundy bitch. But my name gets a lot of views. I'll say that just to have my name in there. Y'all click it away. So, but before I move on, I know I'm not supposed to live in the past. Did Anton Daniels get his 48-hour notice yet? I accept what's going on right here. But did Anton Daniels get his 48-hour notice yet? Anton, I'm sorry. I got to keep on asking. Because the whole reason people are mad at me is because I am I'm a big problem for Dolton. These two little YouTubers that y'all pushed together, y'all pushed us in a corner together. We didn't even know each other. We're a problem, right? But I just want to say, if this is fair game, did Anton Daniels get his 48-hour notice for saying Ozempic? He helped the food pantries run dry. I'm just asking. I think it should be fair across the board. Now, I'm not trying to be funny, but I think Zuccarelli actually got a 48-hour notice before Anton Daniels got one. I think they actually gave Zuccarelli, who may he rest in peace, I think he got a 48-hour notice. And Anton, see, that's why I got to ask. All right, y'all. So this is important to the whole scope of Dolton, actually, that this happened. This was totally something I wanted to report on. You guys know I don't report on too many things when it comes to politics. I just talk about the hometown of Dolton. But I have to be honest. So everyone knows Trustee Edward Steave over here on the right, especially us in the YouTube community. We know him as someone that he basically created the Dolton Trustee's YouTube page. A lot of YouTubers got their information and stuff from him directly. He's been, the person in the forefront. And y'all know Trustee Ed Steave is someone that a lot of us are fond of. We're like, man, they took it, especially when we saw that Nana Nana Goodbye by Tiffany Henyard. What's up, Hiram? Hello. Crestable, am I saying it right? Hello. So he's someone that everybody really I'm not trying to say it rudely, so please forgive me. They kind of felt sorry for him. Ed Steave he's gonna get tons of sympathy votes. No one knows what he did in the 4 years he was a trustee. No one knows that. No one discusses that. Like, what was his contributions as a trustee? It's just that Trustee Ed Steave is blowing the whistle on Tiffany, and I think that's fine. That's what we got, right? We still have until November, so maybe later down the line we'll know more. But no one really knows what the. And I'm being honest. What did Ed Steave do as a trustee in his 4 years that will make us turn around and say he needs to be trustee again? And I'm not being rude about it. I'm asking a question. What did he do? What changes did he make that it was like, Stanley Brown got the seat. He's not so let's ask what Stanley Brown did and what Ed Steave. We're battling this seat. What did they both do? I'm putting Stanley up there too. Like, in the 4 years, what kind of difference did they make as trustees? That's all I'm saying. So he's coming back in to take, and Trustee Ed Steave is over here on the right with the clear glasses. He's coming in to take Jason House's seat because Jason House is at the end of his 2-term limit. He's at the end of his 2-term limit. So he can't be trustee again anyway. So his only way is mayor if he stays on the board. The same thing that we were faced with in 2021 with Mayor Tiffany Henyard. She was at the end of her 2-term limit. That was a limit that Riley put into place. So it's a lot of things. If you look at like Della Creme Della, excellent breakdown, conscious, excellent breakdown, choose compassion, excellent breakdown. It was 2 things that happened during Riley's tenure. And shout out to Big Mike because he's been screaming it since the beginning. They took away, it's 2 things. Like, I don't understand what, like, I'm explaining to you guys for people who are on the outside and thinking one way. That I just hope you hear what I'm trying to say. One thing Riley and the trustees did during his term, the trustees took away power for the mayor to hire and fire. So when we see all these people like, I'm fired, I woke up the next day, I was fired, it was clear that the board took away those powers from the mayor, and the board has the ability to hire and fire. So it's always weird to me when I hear, oh, this person was hired and they like Tiffany just hired her. And so y'all just paid she hired somebody and y'all just paid their payroll. It didn't go past board approval. Okay, she fired somebody. Y'all don't know what happened. It didn't go past board approval. I thought these were set into place already. This ordinance, it's an ordinance. So now they're saying Tiffany is not following the ordinances. And that's sad because that's what y'all set in place. The second thing is that Riley put into place that the trustees only had a 2-term limit. So, they can get like $40,000, $50,000 a year plus benefits just being on the board. That's easy money. They get $50,000 a year just coming in there once a month because Tiffany took away the second 2 times a month. And then they'll get the $50,000 a year. Even though they just come in twice a month. They don't have to do anything until election time if they don't want to. That's guaranteed money for 4 years. So they sit right there and they get that guaranteed money. He put a cap on it. 2 terms, that's it. We had trustees in the past that were trustees for six terms, 5 terms, just eating off of their trustee salary. It ain't like you got to go in and clock clock, swipe a card or anything like that. You go right in there once or twice a month, and half of them be absent. We see in Thornton Township, Jerry Jones, he stay absent, and he get his check every month. So, this is important to know. So this is what happened, you guys. And you already know me and Jedediah, we are not friends, okay? This is me reporting news about the hometown since the elected officials and elected official, law enforcement asked him to come in, right? So this was the post. I support Jason House, Kiana Belcher, Tammy Brown, and Brittany. Wait a minute, somebody's missing off of this. Clerk Key is missing off of this post. Ed Steave can literally kiss my drunk black ass at this point. I just had to remind myself that I don't fake with people, especially those who fake with me. The F LOL, that's my last status for the night. So Jed had a long night of posts on YouTube. So I'm not here for the gossip. I'm here to tell you how this affects the whole situation. Okay, Ed Steave is the spearhead of Dolton Trustee's YouTube page. He's the media. He records everything. It's even to his media company does more for the South suburbs than any other media company, especially small municipalities. So if Ed Steave take away his visual art, this is my opinion, that's going to be a problem for the trustees. Also, Jedediah saying that in my eyes, like I said, this is me telling y'all, we haven't heard who else is running. Rumors are that Riley Rogers may run. Now, if you look at this photo, Jason House once came up under Riley Rogers. Then he went to Tiffany team. Now he's on his own team. Who else ran on Riley Rogers' ticket? That would be Trustee Brittany Norwood, the only one. She has a blue dress right here with the white. She's the only one to run on his ticket and win. So she won. Hold on one second, y'all. Share this. Sorry, guys. So she ran on Riley's ticket, and she was the only one to actually win off the entire slate. Not even the mayor ran. And then you got Ed Steave. He sort of was Riley Rogers' backbone a lot of times. Like if Tiffany would challenge Riley, immediately Ed Steave will step in and protect Riley Rogers. Okay, so this is concerning to some if this is not checked, because whatever it's supposed to be, I don't know, checked is the right word I want to use. You got, and I think Kiana Belcher, she came with Tiffany, like she ran, but I remember Kiana Belcher running before in the past. Her name has come up in the past for election. So I don't know who ticket she was running on at that time, so I don't want to speculate. But you're looking at basically people that Riley Rogers, this is the Riley Rogers team. So if Riley decides to get back in the race and they take Ed Steave, if Ed Steave is taken away from the new Jason House Dream Team, that could pose a problem because they are lazy with media. They're lazy with promotion. And I think that Ed Steave is the thing that gives people a push. Like a lot of people wouldn't know about the trustees, in my opinion, if it was not for former trustee Ed Steave. He reached out, like you couldn't make a video and like if y'all didn't know, a lot of YouTubers talk behind the scene. A lot of things will be kept confidential. You know, if you made one video you're going to get an inbox from Ed Steave instantly. You can make any kind of video. You can have 3 subscribers. Ed Steave is going to say, hey, yo, let me tell you this, or let me talk to you about this, or let me share with you what really happened behind the scenes. And as a new YouTuber, you would be excited about that. So he was able to push the message of the Dolton Trustees out more and more. And that's his job. I'm not knocking that. That's his job. He really put them in a good place. This right here could mean that if he joined Riley's team, that vote is split. Once the vote is split, and this is me just putting it out there of what could happen with a post like this. This proves, like, Ed Steave was there when, like I'm gonna be honest, wasn't Ed Steave the one there taping at the jail release when they said they didn't get involved? A lot of the photos from Hell Week, Ed Steave. The taping of the situation, Ed Steave. Ed Steave is the media person that could be called. You can look at any of these people tied on to this situation, politicians near and far, old and new, old and nude. Oh, look, I'm talking about the dang on dash cam. I mean, the dang on police body cam video. Sorry, guys. Old and nude. Oh my God. Brittany and Jason. So, y'all got me cracking up over here. So, this poses a problem. Ed Steave, no matter what people think about him, he has a value to the trustees. Where would this go from here? Same back time, same back channel. But can I say something? I know I can't say something. Can I be honest? I know I can't say anything.
I got some clothes. I got some jewelry. The rest I got tied up in investments. I ain't got nothing else.
This is the thing. No matter what you think of Ed Steave, hello everybody. Shelly, they all need to go. That's what a lot of people are saying. They all need to go at the end of the day. At the end of the day, they all need to go. That's what people are saying. Like, it might need to be a whole change of government. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Cash Money. Him, I swear, I don't talk about wardrobe. I talk about wardrobe, but we got to retire that dress. That dress is over. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, that dress has to go. It's about 54,000. Jazzy Step. Hey, Jazzy. Regina, what's up? Let's talk to Scott. All they have to do is hire a videographer, competent videographer in the Chicagoland area. That would easily run circles around what Ed can produce and deliver. Y'all, when I was watching the Tiffany Henyard campaign video, and I don't think Ed Steave did it. I don't know who did it. But I was like, this is the worst video I ever saw in my life. Like, y'all, it looked like I was looking at a video from 1809 instead of 2021. It was like, is this on beta or VHS? But I think that it was another guy that did it, but it was weird. Like, they go backwards. Hey Dave, what's up? Mike, what's up? The whole municipality needs to go. Oh, so that's it. Like, this could be a blow. Like, to say something like this, like I said, this was very interesting. Now, can I be honest? I forgot I was going to leave this part. Out this group, who's the weakest link? Put in the chat who the weakest link is. Oh, Shelly. That's such a cute name. Who's Ed? Why do you think about the Temptations? Yeah, Ed Steave is the weakest link. And that's usually what happened in these kind of situations. Ed Steave is the weakest link because he did so much footwork trying to make sure they had a perfect image. That was Ed Steve's job. And this is just my opinion. Anybody that's had any kind of content rolled out, what was the person that did the most interviews besides the PR lady was Ed Steve. The person that got the most ear, like the person that got the ear of most of the content creators on YouTube, Ed Steave. So he's also a weak link because it's easy to find out his sensitive part, because he's confided in a lot of people, he talked to a lot of people, and now they're like he really is comfortable with a lot of people. So yeah, he's the weakest link. So he has to come down first. If you're looking at it from a political standpoint, that's from like how people are playing the game, if you will, he would be the first to fall out this group. Now the second one, I agree with y'all. I agree with y'all that he gonna be the second. He think it's like I said. I'm telling you, I heard Tiffany Henry say one thing I never forgot. Me today, you tomorrow. Just think about it. I was sitting across at breakfast from Ed Steave and Jason House before all of this got big, and I said, "Hey, you know, this is going on. Me today, you tomorrow." I'm not wishing anything on anybody, but I just think if y'all gonna vote, this is something that you should know what is going on. This would make noise. Something like this makes noise. I support Jason House, Kiana Belcher, Tammy Brown, and Brittany. Ed Steeve could literally kiss my drunk black ass. That speaks volumes. They all have a weakness, yeah. Yeah. So how do y'all feel about that? Leave that in the comments. This wasn't a long video, 22 minutes. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on talking about it being a gossip. This is more of a movement. This is not for gossip. Y'all know I don't share anything this young man does. But this is very important because he has a huge following. So what do you think that, like we always talk about, did you want a positive reaction or did you want a negative reaction? What did you think this was going to happen? Positive reaction, negative reaction. This morning, I guarantee Ed Steeve scrambling. I guarantee he got up at 6 this morning scrambling for his life. This was huge news. So I'm not even trying to be a wait, Brittany's name is spelled wrong. Oh my God, it is. It is. Y'all, I know this dude woke up today scrambling. Can't wait for your live later, Shay. This is very interesting. They probably did. It probably was that connection. He is a connection, and this I'm being honest here. This is not to be rude. He is a connection of many things going on here. He's a connection, and I'm not saying negative or positive, but being the connection made him the weakest link in this situation. So now we still haven't, let's just get back to the basics. No matter how y'all feel about those that are watching creeping in the bushes or whatever, no matter how you feel about it, you have to see nothing's been resolved at all. Andrew Holmes, just saw him at Starbucks. Dang on walking around freely. Dang on Tiffany Henry handing out food baskets freely. Nobody is saying a word. Nothing has happened. Period. Nothing has been resolved. The only thing we did as a community was adopt a new monkey. That's it. We ain't resolved nothing. And that's just calling it out what it is. That's just, it is what it is. If you can call out one thing that has been resolved to even, or one thing that has even been uh close to getting resolved, we got all these dang on cases. People got to drive, Shay had to drive to California. People YouTube channels. People are making police reports. People are being harassed on all sides of the earth. People are getting doxxed. Yet Andrew Holmes can enjoy his skinny vanilla latte today at Starbucks and walk freely because he has no fear. He has no fear. Isn't this wild? And y'all are watching all around the world, all around the country, and you only got one side of the story. This lady is bad, these people good. And no one questions, no one's asking anything. Dolton Politics, y'all gonna say anything about this? It's called Dolton Politics, right? Just asking. Just asking, child. I don't want no problems, but you know, if you're gonna talk about me anyway, I might as well do a video being honest. I try to stay away from doing anything like talking about anybody, bringing them up, unless it becomes a situation of concern. This concerns a lot of people, and if no one's gonna talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. Ed Steave, you up? You up? Bruh, your number has been called. Hey, Shadow Storyteller, enjoy your videos. So, fun facts, you did a video on someone I actually knew growing up, and she's such a sweetie. Dawn needs to be renamed Dawn TMZ. Hey, Gardner's in here. Truska, what's up, everybody? Daniel, hello, everybody. Hello. You lurking in the bushes. Mike. Shay said he couldn't double up on those syllables. Y'all, this is Bert, what did those comments say? I know. What did the comments say? Somebody told him to take it down. Let me tell you, this okay. Can I say something? I know I can't. I know I can't.
I got some clothes. I got some jewelry. The rest I got tied up in investments. I ain't got nothing else.
What is so insane is that nobody wants to even hear any other side. Like, you're literally on this one side that this girl went through Dolton and destroyed it single-handedly by herself. I'm telling you right now, 100%, I am not in agreement with what Tiffany Henyard does on the day-to-day operations. I be looking at stuff like, who told you to do this? Why are you doing this? Come on, have some coof. That is me. However, we have to be 100% and say nothing's getting done. My first wake-up call was when that agenda was able to be taped with one piece of tape, y'all. Not even tape at the bottom. Just tape at the top. Just tape at the top. That's all they had, a piece of tape at the top. With the wrong letterhead, got Ed Steave name on the letterhead. And Tiffany still accepted it and put it, we still had a meeting. And then the meeting was canceled. Yeah. Now we're gonna jump all the way over. Did anybody even ask why JB don't want to come over here and deal with this mess? Anybody even ask? And I'm gonna ask the next question. Are y'all really ready? Are y'all really ready? And this is just me saying this. This is Burgundy. Are y'all really ready for them to come through here? I'm not. I'm scared the state take over. This is it. Like, if the state takes over, it's a whole different ball game, because we've seen what happened with Ford Heights, right? But maybe that's what needs to happen. So y'all said you called for JB. If he president, he might come and answer. I mean, if he's vice president, he might come through here and answer. But is it more moving pieces? Is it more moving pieces than just Tiffany? Like, we already see what she's doing because it's been out there. But I have to say, when I got that portion of Jedediah Live when he brought up Zuccarelli, he shook some trees. You're not ready for the Zuccarelli tree to be shook. No, they're not ready for the Zuccarelli tree. And I would not be reporting on that. I don't even know what's in the tree. I just know that if he held that position for 30 years, I don't want to see what's in there. I just don't. But that is true. Why nobody for you any of Zuccarelli's stuff that he had going on? Nobody for you is that. Nobody for you anything the trustees have going on. Do anybody for you anything from the trustees? Or y'all just for you everything that Tiffany Henyard does? And I'm not talking about just the Dolton trustees, the Thornton Township trustees too. Do y'all for you anything regarding them? Salary, bonuses, what they voted on? Do y'all ask anything there? No. We just gonna FOIA Tiffany until she dropped. That's it. We don't care about the legislative branch. We don't care. We don't care about what bills they approve. We don't care about asking, hey, will the tea with the trustees eventually cost us over there at the other field house? Is that being billed to taxpayers? How much did the recall cost? Still didn't answer that. How many lawsuits do you guys have against the village? No one answers that. So this is just stuff that really impacts you. I hope you guys understand that. This is impactful. Now, my prediction is going to be an apology. Really quick, fast, in a hurry. My prediction. But we shall see. I think it's going to be an apology. Now he calling out one of their dream clean house team. Yep. It's going to come out. It's going to come out whoever called on the services. But that's where we go back. Yeah, how the saying goes, a drunk mind speaks a sober heart. This is very impactful. No matter, by Ed Steave not being a trustee now, he's very influential, not just in Dolton, but amongst the community. Residents, he's a likable person. Residents like him. He's approachable. He controls the media think about how much media Ed Steave did for the Dolton trustees alone, solo dolo, and he's not even a trustee. Will he get paid for those services once Jason House takes office? Is it free now? Is it billed later? Y'all not gonna FOIA ask any of those questions. Y'all just gonna FOIA what Tiffany doing. It's a good question. Hey, Orbs. If the 2024 presidential candidates came to Dolton to stump the campaign, it would be like an episode of Reno 911. Yeah. And look, Scott, the DNC convention is in. Oh my gosh. Then Jed has called for a press conference with 100 people Monday, or something like that, or 100 residents to show up. Jason House has his campaign kickoff this weekend, Sunday. Monday, they're supposed to drop the video, I heard, for his official campaign for you to donate and everything like that. This is going to be an interesting kickoff to the week. Because beyond what you see on Dolton and what's going on with me, I still have to fight this fight. I still have to fight. I'm fighting just for talking about what's going on in my neighborhood. Nothing more. Talking about what's going on in my neighborhood gets me an attack. This man, again, has nothing that has me attacking him. I get attacked just for talking about my neighborhood. This is a 360 situation. Okay. The universe is watching. And to see Ed Steave be the first one to fall, this is really interesting. So we'll just stay tuned. You have to watch everybody. Hey, Regina, you have to watch everybody. You can't just think it's just one person that started all of this. And that one person is, when they leave, that one person is going to, once they leave, it's going to solve all our problems. Y'all, I'm excited for a couple of things. I'm nervous, not excited. That's not the right word. I'm so nervous. I'm nervous to see who's going to run around election time. Sincerely, I'm nervous. I am completely nervous because it's whispers of other people running. One person that they're whispering about running, they actually would be the perfect candidate. Are they going to get on the ballot, and are they going to get the money they need to run? This is going to be interesting. Should we keep recycling the same people if nothing's gotten better in 30 years? Should we still keep recycling these people? And those that are on an outside influence, look at all sides. If you're influencing people vote from the outside, look at all sides. Like I said, I don't want nothing bad to happen to anybody. It's nothing like that. I just found this really interesting to see. Not Ed Steave, Lord. Ed Steave runs all the media. All the media for the Dolton Trustees, period. Heck, we heard his business name on the warrant list at Thornton Township. So he runs media for the Southland. That's it. That's it. That's the statement. He runs media for the Southland, period. For him to be put out like this, quite interesting. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Let's talk about it soon. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for listening. And I guess this is appropriate.
You can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
Commentary Blue Commentary Burgundy Commentary Comment Blue Commentary Burgundy Blue Commentary Blue Commentary Burgundy Commentary Comment